Hi everyone. Today's video is about learning how to be more trusting and open with a new partner, or maybe how to give trust to a new partner. I think that there's two folds to this. I think that the most important side to it is the foundation of trust that we have for ourselves and with ourselves. I think that the more that is strengthened, deepened, more our root, the place that we come from, that we're more easily connected to, I think the easier it is to be trusting of new partners. To start off, though, before we dig into that with something that's more practical, I want to say, first of all new relationships should start with a clean slate. Your past experiences, what you have dealt with and been a part of in the past with other relationships, should not be the benchmark and the place and perspective that you now judge this person and everything that happens in this relationship. Each person is their own person, and each relationship is individual on its own. So I think, first of all, it's really important that we are coming into this new relationship with a clean slate, that we're giving this person a clean slate. Now, being able to recognize red flags is something that I'll talk about in a few minutes, but first and foremost, you have to go in open and clean slate to start. And if you can be honest with yourself and say, I'm not really doing this, I'm already coming in with a lot of fear, with clouded judgments, with doubt, with skepticism, with whatever word you want to use. If you're coming in and this person is already carrying the baggage of previous relationships and previous partners, you're going to have a really hard time trusting them. And that's the first place you need to put it, to clear this up and put that baggage down, right? Let this person come into this relationship with their own clean slate. I think another really practical place that people need to be mindful of, and when you can start to establish in a more practical sense a trust between the two of you, it comes from, does what they say and what they do have consistency, and do they match, right? So these are the things that you need to be addressing. Is this person saying and doing the same thing and with consistency? A good example. Is this person constantly repeating the same behaviors that you have expressed, talked about, processed through, argued about, broke up over already, and just repeating that over and over again? Is there this space where you find yourself constantly revisiting the same issues? That would be a problem, right? That's a problem if somebody is constantly apologizing or saying they're going to do better and they won't do this again, and yet they are. I think another important thing is, are they exhibiting trust back to you? And that can be anything from as big as, do they seem jealous, possessive, insecure? Are they constantly questioning you or doubting you? Or in little ways, which people don't always think about, is, are they kind of hiding things from you, not sharing things with you intentionally, right? And I'm not talking about like big stuff, like out and out cheating on you or talking with someone else in a way that's inappropriate, or certainly that shows that there's a level of intimacy going on with this other person that should really be placed with you. But instead, is this something where he tells you, I'm gonna just stay home tonight and, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, or whatever the situation is, and you find out that he actually went out with his friends. And not that that would necessarily be a big deal, except for that he intentionally kept that from you, right? So he's got a trust issue with you. He's obviously concerned about the way that you're going to react, or perhaps it's because he's always making time for his friends and says he's going to make you a priority, but here he is doing it again. Or is it just that he is also coming into this from a place where in past relationships, he was never allowed to spend time with his friends. He was never allowed to go out. It was something that, created a lot of conflict and a lot of hurt and issue in past relationships for him by saying, I'm designating this time for my friends. So is the other person giving you trust back? Is the person being consistent in what they're saying and what they're doing, and do those two things align together? And then, are you really coming into this with a clean slate? I think these are the biggest keys to, in a very practical sense, bringing trust and giving trust in a new relationship. Now, underneath all that, in the most fundamental way, none of those things are going to matter until you have learned and established your own deep sense of trust in yourself, trust in your instinct, trust in what you believe, trust in your worthiness, in your valuableness, in your own ability to make good decisions. And I think to kind of conjoin that is also, for many people, a trust or a faith in a higher power, in God, in spirit, in universe. Do we believe that they are always protecting us? Do we believe that they are always bringing people and relationships and situations and experiences to our life for our own highest and best good? So do you trust that there is this greater force than you that knows better than you? Do you trust yourself, your own gut instinct, with truth and clarity and honesty, that I will have an intrinsic knowing that something is a red flag or something is wrong or this person is not deserving of my trust? Not to be confused with insecurity, paranoia, and past baggage, where you're just automatically coming from this place and this perspective of being doubting and suspicious and untrusting with new partners. Okay, this is a little bit longer than I wanted, and certainly something that could have went a whole lot longer, but I just wanted to offer you that little bit today. I hope it helps. If you are interested in kind of taking a look under the hood of this new relationship, if you're interested in getting a reading and see what we can check out, how things are going, how you're aligned, issues that may be out there for you, you can always reach out to me, DM me at Sierra Intuitively Knows on both Facebook or Instagram. You can also DM me at B+1. Anything else I can help you with, I'm glad to. I hope this does help you on your own journey of getting to that place where you are finally being a +1. Have a great day.